Hey, I'm A. You're watching A Pretty Lil Tarot. This is going to be a collective reading for my wonderful, fabulous Sagittarius. My Sagittarius, my Sagittarius. How is it going? How are you feeling, my love? Here, let me move this. I feel like this is in the way. That should be a little teeny bit better. Thank you so much for stopping by. And thank you for choosing to share some of yourself with me today, my wonderful, fabulous Sagittarius. Let's see what y'all got going on. Let's see what the message is for you today, Spirit. Can you please give me the energy of my wonderful, fabulous Sagittarius? What is the energy of my Sagittarius right now? Ooh, strength. Okay. Pride, confidence, perseverance. Okay, you could be pulling through is what I'm getting. Pulling through. Not pushing through, pulling through. Okay, so you could be someone that has to carry a lot. Or you could be feeling like you pull a lot. All right. Leo could be of significance. Okay. And then one more. Okay. It looks like you are feeling regretful, perhaps in competition within yourself, unsettled within yourself. Yeah, this is giving very much unsettled energy. It's like going between feeling like you need to make a move or do something or take action on something or do something differently, and then also feeling like, no, I should just chill and lay low and let things be how they are. And for whatever reason, there's a feeling of regret here, okay? All right, so that is your energy, my loves. What is this regret about? You could feel like you took too long to make a decision, or you took too long or waited to do something too long, or perhaps maybe even like counted your chickens, like maybe you counted on something working or counted on something being or growing or being better or different than what it is. I just feel like you feel like you could be feeling like you wish that you hadn't waited or sat on something, that you had taken action on something perhaps where you were a little bit more, well, I guess we'll just kind of wait and see energy on. What is going on in my Sagittarius energy right now, please, Spirit? What is going on in their energy? See what's going on in y'all's energy today. Let's see. Okay, options. Weighing of options. Yeah, there's heavy conflict here, okay? I feel like, okay, so I feel like you're trying to weigh your options, perhaps juggle a situation, perhaps choose one or the other, or figure out what could be the best for you with regard to something, okay? Some sort of cycle that could either be getting ready to end or, okay, this is giving like, do I stay or do I go kind of energy, right? Do I turn a new leaf? Do I start a new chapter? Do I start anew doing something else? Or do I stay put and take what it is that I've learned and apply that? You could be in an energy of trying to move smartly, but whatever the case may be, I feel like there's heavy inner conflict, heavy mental conflict. All right, Pisces energy and Leo energy, again, could be of significance. Heavy contemplation here, my love. Heavy contemplation. And you know what? I feel like someone could be juggling two kinds of happiness, right? Two different outcomes, both could make you happy. Why is the Two of Pentacles here? Okay. You could have a choice between a Virgo and a Cancer, okay? To just be real, simplify it. Ooh, look at this. The way that this rainbow connects, guys. I got to get it set up so that you guys can see the cards overhead so you can see what it is that I'm seeing. But I feel like somebody has got some options, some decisions to make. Again, this is giving, do I stay or do I go? And that's what I feel like the option is, okay? So let's see. What would happen if the collective were to choose to stay? With regard to whatever this might mean, all right? This doesn't necessarily have to be a relationship. This could be a job. This could be a move. This could be a friendship. This could be which household, you know, it can depend. Put it how you fit. And I'm not going to dig so deep to try to figure out exactly what it is because everybody's situation is different. If you are interested in a personal read, go to aprettyliltarot.com and I got you. Let's also keep in mind that energy never stays still. It's always moving, which means things are always subject to change, my love. Okay? So, that being said, with the energy being how it is right now, with regard to whatever it is that the collective, my wonderful, fabulous Sagittarius collective has going on, if they were to stay, what would be the outcome? Let's just cut to the chase. Okay. Hold on. And if they were to go, not really getting much. Because this is giving new starts, new beginnings, new perspectives. Either way, it's Wands energy, fire energy, okay? So if you were to stay with regard to whatever this is, okay, perhaps not make any moves, I feel like you would be forced to look at something. Here, let me just show you this. This beautiful card. You would be forced to look at something a different way. I feel like you would be forced to see the beauty in what it is that you have before you and perhaps get creative with it. I feel like you would be forced to, I'm hearing refurbish. Okay, refurbish, refinish, reorganize, okay? Maybe move some things around, be it actually or figuratively, literally or figuratively. That is what you would be forced to do. And I feel like it might not be easy, but on the other hand, you'd be planting seeds somewhere else or starting something somewhere else, okay? Water energy could be of significance. And I feel like planning would be needed. So on one hand, you would be forced to maybe look at what it is that you have differently and try to figure out a way to make that work. See the beauty in what it is that you have, okay? Or not only would you be starting fresh, which isn't a bad thing, but there would be planning that is necessary. Whereas on one hand, it's like you might have things already made. On the other hand, you would have to plan and set a new chart, okay? Let's find out more on the outcome. What else can you give me if they were to go? What else can you give? Okay. What else can you give me if they were to stay? Okay. So we're going to start with stay. If you were to stay, there's something that you would have to move past. There's something that you would have to move beyond. This is giving an energy of controlled progression. All right. There's something that you would have to consciously make a decision to look past or look beyond, or move on from. Okay. If you were to go, I'm just the reader, so I'm not gonna tell you which energy I like the best, but it's giving boss moves. It's giving boss moves. It's giving. Remember how I said you would need to, there's planning that's necessary? Like this would be top level planning, okay? No time for games. This is king shit. You guys got King of Swords and King of Cups. On one hand, again, you have to have self-control with regard to something. Have to make a conscious decision to move past something, look beyond something, or move on from something. Whereas if you're going, you get a fresh start, yeah, but heavy, careful planning is needed. You're gonna have to needed. I said needed. You would have to think from a place coming from your heart, right? Using the knowledge that you've gained, and yes, be very intellectual, and also, come from a place of compassion and I'm getting just well-rounded, emotionally intelligent energy, logic and emotional intelligence. Once you master those, you could be a force to be reckoned with, okay? And that's what this is giving, all right? So you would be expected to be able to move from those places, move logically, as well as from the heart, right? An emotionally fulfilled place versus moving on from something, maintaining control of something, and consciously deciding to look past something, all right? Let's find out what the message is. What is the message? Okay. Wow. All right. Ooh. So, something is going to be exposed, my loves. Honestly, I feel like what it is that you need to do is going to become clear. Clear. With this moon in reverse as well, coming out of the sun. Okay, so there's something about a partnership, maybe a relationship, a friendship perhaps, is going to be exposed. So what I feel like the message is to wait until this information comes out, because I feel like it might make whatever decision it is that you need to make a little easier with this Ten of Swords. Let me see what this is about. Why is the Ten of Swords here? Because that's what this is giving. It's almost like the message is something is going to be coming to light, and it might not be pleasant. Why is the Ten of Swords here? Ten of Pentacles. I feel like for some of you guys, remember how in the beginning I was saying that there's like some regret that you could have, or maybe going back and forth because you wish that you had handled something differently. Perhaps you might have waited on something or sat on something where when you ultimately now feel as though you should have made a move. I do feel like for some of you guys, you do need to let that go, because I feel like that could be making whatever decision it is that you have to make, holding on to that's just taking up mental space and energy, okay? Taking from the clarity that you very much need to have at this point in time. For some of you guys, it could have something to do with a family or money. The decision that you made. Stability. Yeah. Okay, so the message. Okay, listen. So the answer is that you are going to have to choose, all right? This is not me saying this way is going to be better or this way is going to be better. The cards are not even giving me that information. This fell out sideways. What is clear is that you need to move forth with confidence. Whatever it is that you're going to decide to do, you need to move forth with confidence. I mean, let me just see if I can get one more clue. If they decide to stay, 10 of Wands. Okay, so there'll be a lot of responsibility if you decide to stay. If they decide to go, ooh. Yeah, only you have the answer, my love. The clarity is within you, but I can tell you that making a decision to leave what is already established is going to clear out. It's going to clear out old energy, and that might be overwhelming, and that a bunch of new shit is going to be rushing in for you. So maybe that's what you want. If not, like I said, your other option, I already said it. I'm not going to keep saying it. Just know that there's a lot of responsibility. I feel like regardless, you got a lot of responsibility, because if you were to walk away from whatever it is that you have going on, yes, it creates anew, but you are literally going to be building with your hands from the bottom up. Like, you're going to be planting fresh seeds and having to nurture them. Okay. By not leaving whatever it is that you got going on, there's going to be a heavy responsibility for you to follow through. Okay. So I don't know, my loves. I hope that was able to help in some way, shape, or form. If nothing else, I hope that it was at least entertaining. Thank you so much for stopping by. Check out my website, www.aprettyliltarot.com, and I cannot wait to see you again here soon. Mwah, 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 mwah. Bye.